What can you tell us about that?
Oh, that's a lovely piece. That piece is sort of based around a sample from a record that I did with Harold Budd in 1980, I think it was, in Dan's studio in Toronto. So this is when I'd first started working with Dan. I'd come up from New York because I'd heard some demos that came out of this studio it was in Hamilton, Ontario, not Toronto. Hamilton, which was a steel town in Ontario. So I thought, oh, that sounds like a nice studio. It turned out to be a lot cheaper than anywhere in New York. So I started working up there. And this Harold Budd record came out of it. That was one of the things we did there. Dan dug that out and cut together a slightly different version of the piece, and that became the sort of ground on which that song was formed. And since the song had a lot to do with estrangement, I guess, the whole record had that theme of somebody who has been taken away from where they were and is reflecting on it. For instance, White as Snow is the same thing. White as Snow is somebody thinking back to a more comfortable, solid existence, and now in a state of flux somewhere they don't really understand or know, and vaguely trying to stay afloat in it. I think a few of the songs have that feeling of disorientation, of somebody in a journey, not having got there, but certainly having left the other place. And Cedars is a businessman. You don't really know what kind of business he's in, but it sounds like it's possibly something a little bit disreputable, arms or something like that, you know. And he's in a part of the world where it could well be that kind of business. It's kind of the other side of the coin from Tripoli, what I still call Tripoli, which is now called Fez, that one is a kind of narcotic celebration of another culture. Wow, I'm here and crazy and I love it. The Cedars of Lebanon is I'm here and I'm lost and I don't really know where I'm going. So it's another kind of disorientation.